Hello everyone, hope you're all well. I'm going to be doing my kind of requested brown smoky eye makeup with brown eyeliner in the waterline, something that I've been doing a lot recently just because I think it's a little bit more subtle, a bit more kind of wearable I think sometimes. I think sometimes black eyeliner can be a bit harsh, and yeah, I've really been enjoying doing this. Also, of course, with me glowy kind of skin, dewy, as you can see, and I've gone for a more kind of cool tone to my cheeks. And I've got a kind of nude lip as usual, just because it's what I feel most comfortable with and what I love most. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I won't keep you guys for too long. As always, adapt your products and just don't take it too literally, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Tell me if any of you guys decide to try it out. So here is the tutorial. So I've already cleansed my face with my Liz L Cleanse and Polish, applied my moisturiser, which is my La Roche-Posay Effect Colour M moisturiser, really good for oily skins. And some of you might know that I bought the Bourjouis Healthy Mix Foundation the other day in the colour 54, and that's what I'm wearing on my face. It's quite like nice and dewy, it's got good coverage to it, and let's see if this doesn't break me out. Apparently it's from the same makers of Chanel, so that kind of cracked me up a little bit when you guys told me in the comments, but yeah, let's see if that works okay for me. I normally don't do my face makeup first. I like to do my eye makeup first just because then there's no sort of fall down and stuff, but just for the purpose of this video, I've just done my foundation really quickly. Just a little heads up, you do not have to use the same products that I'm using. I'm going to be using a real mix of a lot of brands, but just see the colour and just sort of match it to something that you might have in your own collection. A list of everything I'm wearing, kind of like nail polish and my top and stuff, is going to be in the down bar, as well as every product that I'm using in case you guys want to go out and get it. As always, I like to start off my makeup by applying a base, and I just applied my Collection 2000 concealer, which is this, all over my eye just because it's kind of there and I already have it. Then I have this Inglot palette. It's all grubby, I'm sorry, I can't seem to wash this off. And I made this Inglot palette ages ago, I think about a year ago, from Westfields, and I've just got sort of neutral kind of colours in it, and I'm using this kind of bone colour. I'm sure a lot of you guys have a colour like this in your makeup, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid. I'm just using a fluffy brush. As always, my brushes, most of them are from the Academy of Freelance Makeup, and it doesn't matter if some of it goes up to the top. Then I'm taking my favourite highlighter, the Bourjouis eyeshadow, the white one, that I love so much, on the same fluffy brush. A whole load of powder just came out, and I'm going to pop this just underneath my brow bone. Sometimes I do my highlighter first, sometimes I don't, it depends on if I remember. Then I'm taking my number 7 Amazing Ice Pencil, and this is kind of the star of the show, of this tutorial. I'm going to move my ring to the other side just so I can work, I can do this a little bit better and a bit easier. This is the sort of star of the show of this tutorial because I've kind of started to wear brown eyeliner. Again, I hate the way I say brown. I really have to pronounce my R when I say brown. So it's just, again, from number 7. Number 7 are doing those £5 vouchers, so if you want to get this, I'm not sure how much it is, it's really old, but maybe look into it with that. And this is in 10 brown, and I'm just gonna line my waterline, and I go right in. I might tight line with this at the end, but I'm not going to do that as yet. Then I'm taking my number 7 contour eyeshadow brush. Again, use one of those £5 vouchers to get the, and I'm taking an eyeshadow by Natural Collection. I've lost the lid, but it's in Milk Chocolate. It's this kind of brown colour. Tapping off the excess, kind of tilting my head back a little bit, finding the hollow of my crease and softly outlining it. I like this brush because it doesn't kind of pack on a lot of colour, and I don't really want a lot of colour. I want everything to be really soft. Then I'm taking a smudge brush, and I'm going to zoom into my eyes just so you guys get a better idea. I'm taking that Milk Chocolate colour again, but this time I'm just smudging it underneath my eye. By the way, because you're going to be seeing it in this video, from what I can tell, That's a rook piercing, and that's my tragus piercing. I'm going to be doing a piercings video, a remake of one that I used to have. I'll make it if you guys want it, basically, so if you want it, just request it below. But yeah, that's a little look at my ear for all of you guys who always ask me about my piercings. I don't have that many, but in case you guys wanted it, I would do it. Then I'm taking the fluffy number 7 brush again and just blending like so. You can add shimmery highlight sort of colours in the corners of your eyes, but I just don't really like to do that. Then I'm taking my Naked palette and I'm going for the colour Buck, and I'm taking it on my smudger pencil brush. And this eyeshadow look is all about layering different kind of brown colours. Again, I always do this, go from the lightest colour to the darkest colour, and I'm concentrating this colour a little bit more on the outside, so I'm not bringing it right in. I'm going kind of halfway, I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I am going to tilt my head back. I'm going to put it right in the hollow of my crease, not going in again, just kind of like here, and then making a little triangle shape and joining it where we've just smudged underneath. And now I am taking my 217 brush by MAC, which is really dirty, and smudging the eyeshadows out. And I'm going underneath. So it kind of looks like that. Then with the same pencil brush, I'm going to take, I mean, if you have the Naked palette, you could take something like Dark Horse, which is like that kind of colour there. Because I'm going for a more kind of matte eyeshadow look, I'm taking this MUA eyeshadow in shade 19, and it's a really, really dark brown colour. This is kind of like, it falls down very easily, so you have to be kind of careful, but it's basically a really, really dark brown. With my pencil brush, and make that triangle shape I did earlier. And again, I'm pushing it and making that triangle shape. Then I'm taking one of my blending brushes, this is the number 7 one, and I'm just blending. Then I'm taking one of my favourite brushes at the moment, and it's this kind of, it's my favourites video. Really, really cute little flat top brush. I'm taking this black eyeshadow, which is one of my absolute all-time favourite eyeshadows, and it's by Bourjouis, and it's called Intense Black. And it's basically like a cake liner, and I'm just going to take my brush in that, tap off the excess as always, and I'm going to place that black right on the edge. I basically use the same techniques on my makeup, so if this is kind of similar to my Smokey bottom lash line tutorial, it's because I kind of apply the same techniques, but this is a little bit more smoky all around, whereas that was a little bit more smoky just underneath. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm just placing the black right on the outer corners and pushing it along my lower lash line. Again, you guys, some of you might know this, I don't love my upper lash line lined, so I'm just going to dab some of this black right on the outer corner of my top lash line, and that gives a really nice effect. And I think, again, because I'm not using black coal in my waterline, this looks a lot softer. Okay, so this is kind of what it's looking like. Now I'm going to take mascara, and I'm using a new one because my mum bought this, and I thought I'll give it a try and show you guys how it works. So that's what I'm using. I've already curled my eyelashes, and I'm using, I couldn't tell you guys what mascara I'm actually going to use, the Rimmel London Day to Night mascara, the one that's got like 2 ends to it. So let's just crack on and see how this works. So I'm using the first length section. So that's kind of that's the first coat of the first little section, and then the next one's volume. So I don't really have any opinion on that as yet. I'm going to be quite diplomatic and just kind of let it grow on me. That's kind of the eyes done. Not really difficult at all. You guys know I like smoky eyes and I like my underneath quite smudgy, and yeah, I just think that the brown eyeliner is kind of a new thing for me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So now I'm going to take Cubic Blush by MAC, which I'm going to use as a sort of kind of contoury kind of shade. It's kind of pinkier than Harmony and a little bit lighter on an angled brush. Again, mine are all from the Academy of Freelance Makeup. If you type it into Google, you'll see the website. I might even put it down below. So I'm sucking in my cheeks. Making my little fish face. I've gone for a more kind of cool look to my makeup today, just because my other makeup tutorial was quite warm, so I thought let's go for something a little bit cooler today. Then I'm taking a fluffy brush, again from the same Academy of Freelance Makeup set. I'm taking one of my favourite blushes, and this is Well Dressed by MAC. If you don't have this, try Pink Cloud by Natural Collection. It kind of gives the same sort of effect, and I'm just taking on the brush, tapping off the excess and smiling. You guys again aren't going to be able to see this. I don't really want to put a lot so I look like a clown, but it gives the nicest kind of sheer glow. If you wanted to blend that further, I'm just taking a Sigma Angle Top Kabuki F84, and I'm just kind of blending it all together. This brush is so dense and I just feel it blends the colours really well. And then on my lips I already have Hue by MAC on. Just tapping it on again. And I've got Carmex on again because my lips are a little bit chapped. I'm using MAC Lip Gloss in Underage. Basically a nude colour. I like to sort of take the excess product off of this one, otherwise it goes on a little bit cakey. That's it really, kind of cooler toned brown smoky eye with brown eyeliner. Gosh, I've had to say brown a lot in this tutorial, and yeah, I really like it. Sort of smoky, messy, looks like you've done it in 2 minutes, and it does take me 2 minutes. It's just obviously me explaining everything. Sorry, I'm moving around and my legs are getting tired. And kind of pinky cheeks and a nude kind of glossy lip. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, it's the same sort of techniques I normally use, so just sort of, I'm sorry, I'm not a makeup artist, so I know you guys know that, but it's a really easy makeup tutorial, and adapt all the products I use to whatever you have. Basically go from a light brown to a sort of medium brown to a darker brown, smudge it all together. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all soon.